Have you ever looked at your community's financial report and felt that sinking feeling in your stomach? Across the country, HOA and condo boards are learning a painful lesson. When budgets are based on wishful thinking instead of reality, the fallout can be devastating. It's so tempting to keep dues unchanged year after year. Residents love it, at least for a while. But here's the thing. Inflation doesn't care about your budget. The costs of landscaping, maintenance, and repairs go up whether we plan for it or not. This kind of approach eventually catches up with every community. First, you'll notice you can't quite pay all the bills on time. Your operating account starts losing liquidity. As costs continue rising, you'll have to start deferring projects. Your management company ends up doing backflips, trying to figure out which bills to pay now and which ones can wait. When communities keep kicking this can down the road, they often get hit with expensive emergencies they can't cover from reserves. What happens next? Special assessments that cost residents way more than those gradual increases would have. This is the comfort trap. Choosing short-term popularity over the financial stability your community needs. Smart boards make decisions based on real data, not just on what they hope will work. Here's what this looks like in practice. First, look at what you actually spent over the past 3 years, not just what your previous budgets said you would spend. There's often a big difference between those numbers. Second, factor in inflation for everything. Landscaping, maintenance, utilities, insurance. All these costs keep climbing year after year, and your budget needs to reflect that. Third, get a professional reserve study done. This isn't just asking a few questions, it's having experts systematically evaluate every major component in your community. What's the real lifespan of that roof, that HVAC system, that parking lot? A good reserve study gives you this data and tells you exactly how much you should be putting into your reserve account each year to keep up with your community's needs. When communities take this data-driven approach, they often discover their maintenance budgets have been way below what they actually need. Making these adjustments isn't always popular, but it prevents a full-blown financial crisis down the road. The communities that navigate budget challenges most successfully all have one thing in common: transparency. Residents will generally accept reasonable increases when they understand why they're necessary. Show them the actual numbers. Explain what happens if you don't make changes. Give them options when possible. Creating a simple budget reality check document that shows the consequences of proper funding versus inadequate funding can make all the difference. When residents clearly understand what's at stake, they're much more likely to support the necessary increases. Remember, people don't typically resist change. They resist being charged without understanding why. Here's something you can do. Pull your actual expenses from the past 36 months and compare them to what you budgeted. Where are the gaps? This simple exercise will quickly show you whether your community is building on solid financial ground or sand. If you found this perspective valuable, we invite you to connect with us. Facebook viewers, like our page and follow us for regular updates. Feel free to message us directly with your questions or community challenges. Instagram viewers, hit follow and feel free to DM us with your questions or community challenges. YouTube viewers, subscribe to our channel and check out the video description for helpful links. Visit our website to discover our thought leadership content, books, and resources that can transform your community management approach. Whether you're dealing with the challenges we discussed today or other community issues, we're here to help. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.